Robert.
Well, I kept my job as a police officer mainly because of the benefits that I get from my job. I get free medical, I get free dental, I get free life insurance, and all of these things that I just named off. None of that stuff comes from bodybuilding. But another one of the most important things that I also get from keeping my job with the police department is a retirement. And I can retire in 20 years and still have a check coming in from the police department. Whereas in bodybuilding, none of the things I just named you don't get. None of the benefits you don't get from it. So that's pretty much why I kept my job. And plus it allows for a great balance in my life. You know, I'm just not one-sided. I'm not just doing one thing. I'm also keeping myself busy, taking my mind off, you know, something like bodybuilding. You know, you might get tired. You might get stressed out from it, just thinking about if you're going to have enough money for this or enough for that. But also, if something happens to me, you know, I don't have to worry about that either. Or if I get hurt, seriously injured in bodybuilding, you know, I don't get a check from disability or from workers' comp. But, you know, with my job as a police officer, if something happens, I always do have that check coming in. So it takes a lot of stress off you, and it gives you that balance. That's pretty much why I kept my job, and I always keep it. The hardest thing for me maintaining both my jobs is the mental thing, and mentally I've always been a strong person, and you know it's a decision that I made myself. So I'm constantly aware that hey, I'm gonna have to work 10 hours, you know, 4 days a week, putting in full shift at my job, and I'm constantly always reminding myself that I'm going to have to do that. And when I say about the mental thing, that stressful part of my job is also a mental thing. I know it's going to be stressful. I know it's going to be a lot of things going on, like accidents, and I'm going to have to make arrests, and there's going to be suicides and murders. I know all of this is going to happen, so what I do is I tell myself that, hey, I made the decision to keep this job, and I'm going to have to go out there to do whatever it takes to keep it. So it's basically the mental approach that I take to my job is what makes me be able to do both of them, because believe me, it does get very, very difficult, and it is not easy at all doing both. But like I said, if you're mentally strong, which I believe I am, because I wouldn't be able to do both if I wasn't, then you could do both. So I just take the mental approach of, you know, I made the decision to do this. I know the stress involved, and I'm gonna just go out there and do whatever it takes to get the job done. Time for late night snack. Looks like a lot. Put it on the scale. This is chicken tenders, about 2 days worth, and that's turkey, about another 2 days worth. So all together, all that food is 2 days worth. That's measured out in 12 ounces. This is going to be measured out in about 14 ounces. I have to eat on the run, working 10 hours a day. Food has to be pre-prepared. So you cook it all at one time and make it last 2 or 3 days. That way, every time I come home, my food is ready, because I don't have time to cook. It's a 16. Well, 1 time on the chicken and 3 times on the turkey. Yeah, 4 pounds a day. Plus another 8 for breakfast. 8 ounces for breakfast. So it's like 4.5, almost 5. Okay, everybody, this is Brian Thompson. Brian is the guy that got me into bodybuilding about 7, 8 years ago. A friend of mine brought me to this gym. Brian was the guy that told me I needed to be bodybuilding. At the time, I just started working for the police department, and I didn't want to do it. Brian was insistent upon me bodybuilding, told me that I could do good in the sport. Finally told me that he'd give me a free membership, and I said, oh, what the heck. Only, was he there teaching me how to pose and how to dive, but he also gave me a lot of confidence, backing me up 100%, telling me that I could make it in this sport. And as you can see, Brian himself is a top amateur bodybuilder around here in the Metroplex. And as a matter of fact, he's doing a contest today, and then 9 times out of 10, he'll win that show.
What's up, sir?
And Brian has been bodybuilding for about 20 years, so he has all the expertise, and he knows what it takes to be a professional bodybuilder, because I'm one. He wanted to get me where I am today, so he's truly, indeed, a great inspiration for all the people that comes around here. All right, everybody, here we go again. Here's my 2 lifetime workout partners. On my left here is Curtis Fell. He's been with me since I started. On my right here is Augustus Carter. He's also been with me since I started. These 2 guys that helped me pack on that 35, 40 pounds of mass over the last 8 years. Don't forget about my sweetie pie here. Miss Big Gate. She's my biggest inspiration of them all. She's here with me every single day, every hour of the day, sometimes in the gym, and she's always here. You know how women are. She's very supportive. She's my #1 inspiration. Probably couldn't do it without her. As far as chest goes, I got 2 workouts I normally do for chest. Got a dumbbell workout, got a barbell workout. You got to hold that weight up, bring it down, and everything else. You got to balance it out. That's pretty much what makes it so heavy. That's the difference between the dumbbell and the barbell. The bar pretty much balances itself out. I mean, once you get it up there, it pretty much balances itself out. But with a dumbbell, once you get it up there, you got to balance it out yourself. And while you're balancing out, that requires more strength, and that requires more muscle contraction from you. So I feel that this is another one of my secret workouts here. And incline builds the upper chest. And for me, I've always felt that I needed more upper chest. My first exercise I'm going to do is incline dumbbell. I'm going to start out with about warm up, probably about 80 pounds. Do a good, nice, clean 20 reps. The next set, I'm going up to 120s for 15 reps. The next set, here I'm going to do 130s for about 12 reps. And the last one is going to be 140 for about, same here, 10 to 12 reps. Once I finish this exercise, I got a pretty massive pump going here. So I'm going to next go right into flat dumbbell bench. And here I'm not going to do a warm-up or anything. I'm going to just go straight into 120. And I always do pretty much about 3 sets. I'm doing 120 for 15 reps. Next, I'm doing 130 for also 15 reps. The last set, I'm doing 140, probably at 12 reps here. And sometimes if I'm feeling real good, I may go up to 160. My next exercise is going to be decline 120s for about 12 to 15 reps. And I'm going to do like 3 sets of that. After that, I'm going to move straight into flies. Here I'm going to do 80 pounds for about 12 to 15 reps. I'm pretty much going to do 3 sets here, do 80 for 12 on the first set. Second set, I'm going to go on up to 90 and do 90 for about 10 reps. And third set is also going to be 90 for about 10 reps here also. That'll pretty much be it for my chest. I move straight into shoulders. It's a lateral seated press machine. Start out doing 15 laterals, then move straight into the presses and do 15 now. And right here I'll do 3 sets, 15 and 15 on both of these. My next exercise, front raises. Here I'll probably do like 35 pounds. I do alternating, probably about 12 reps here. I try not to go higher than my head. Here I'm going to do 12 reps on each arm. I'm going to do 3 sets of that. Once I finish that, my next exercise I'm going to do raises with the barbell, 12 to 15 reps on all 3 sets. After I finish doing this, I'm going to go straight into triceps, with the first exercise being tricep push down. I'm going to be doing the first set, 20 reps, real lightweight, probably about 100 pounds. Also here, I pretty much use the same philosophy throughout all of my workouts. I'm not really concerned about how much weight I can do, and because when you're on stage, the judges are also not concerned about how much weight you do. They're pretty much concerned about how much quality muscle you got on your body and how good your symmetry and definition is.